If you want to see how low Western society is falling and self-destructing today, just watch this.
What do you say a woman is?
I believe that everyone can identify for themselves.
Okay. Do you believe then that men can become pregnant and have abortions?
Yes.
That was from a Congressional House Committee hearing. So, according to the progressive political correctness today, which is really regressive, there is no difference anymore between men and women. And now men can even become pregnant and have abortions! As if that's not enough, look at this campaign ad by the fashion company Calvin Klein. A Dr. Efshain Emrani posted this on social media, and he wrote with this post, quote, "I just wish Calvin Klein would sell clothes and stop being failed biologists," end quote. Because you see how many corporations and companies right now are falling in line with this sick agenda? Dr. Emrani then added his own personal anecdote to Jewish rabbis, the progressives amongst them. Quote, "I don't know what world we live in. For 4 years, rabbis all over social media, the progressives, condemned a sitting American president who was arguably the best friend Israel ever had because they didn't like his tweets. Today, we have teachers discussing pornography with children, telling them to lie to their parents, and our children are bombarded by images of pregnant men. And not one word from any of these same rabbis who are supposed to guide our families on ethics. This is precisely what happens when your moral compass is liberalism, it's not even liberalism, and not the Torah and our Bible," end quote. And he's directly targeting all those spiritual leaders who believe in this progressive, regressive craziness. Now, I believe that all of this gender identity craziness confusing so many people today, especially the youth, is a full-out culture war against God himself, period. They are trying to erase God from our lives by making him useless. Because if man can decide what gender he or she is and change it at any time according to how he or she feels, then there is no God who created us and created humanity as two genders. It's totally getting rid of God. And as a response to Dr. Emrani questioning why so many spiritual leaders are silent, the progressive, regressive ones, all I can say is how this proves how strong the tides of political correctness and cancel culture are. People have either been brainwashed by all this craziness to believe these lies, or they are so scared into silence for fear of the personal or professional repercussions for them voicing their thoughts that go against that political correctness. Now, I want to look at this insanity and focus on the positive for everyone, because you know me, folks, I also try to focus on the positive. As I stated above, this is all a war against God above. It is therefore not a question of who will win. Of course God will win out against all this craziness. Man can never beat God or erase him from humanity. No matter how smart or advanced man thinks he is, God will always win. So we're not dealing with a question of who will win this current war against God, but who will choose God, truth, and faith over the political correctness so that they are part of the winning team with God. As I always say, hold on to your faith, people. The bumpy, evil ride of political correct, regressive progressivism is only just beginning. But hold on to your faith. Hold the line, because we will win. There is no question about it. God always wins. And now I'm signing off from the home of the eternal truth, the place of God's physical home in the world, the Temple Mount, Jerusalem, the city of gold, the eternal and indivisible capital of the Jewish people since King David's time. Shalom. And before I finish, if you support the politically incorrect truth that I give you as a proud Jew here in our ancestral homeland of the Jewish people, then all you have to do, just click the donate button to help give us a donation to keep on doing this important work.
Pulse of Israel, frontline videos from the Holy Land. Support our work by donating today.